So I'm going to do a headlight restoration on a polycarbonate lens using a Rain-X headlight restoration kit. I've heard good things, I've heard bad things. Basically every brand or type you can have a good or a bad review on. So I wanted to see what it does for myself. Now it includes the following items. One of the reasons why I chose the Rain-X brand was because it actually has a bottle of sealant. A little bit important, well I think it's a little bit important because a lot of the other brands just had like a tear off wipe, like a refresher towelette. So basically you use it once and that's it, it's finished. So this one you could probably do maybe, it says you can use it for once, but you might be able to get one or two sets of lights, or if you've got headlights and maybe fog lights that you need to do at the same time, maybe you could probably get away with doing two normal headlights and two smaller lights when you've got a bit more in a bottle. So anyway, I'm going to follow all the directions and use the contents in the kit and see how they come up. Stay tuned. Alright, so what's in the kit? It says it's got a couple of bottles and the headlight restorer polish, some polishing pads and a microfiber cloth. Let's see what it all looks like. So we have headlight restorer. It's no doubt a plastic polish of some sort. Sealant, probably the most important thing. Seal it after you do all of this restoring and sanding and whatnot, because if you don't, it'll just happen another couple of weeks. So that's probably the most important part. As I mentioned in another video, some of these kits just have like a tear-off refresher towelette style sealant in like a towelette that you use once and that's it. You have to throw it away. Whereas this, you can sort of apply it as much as you can on many lights. So that's probably a good thing that I got this kit. What else do we have in here? Lubricant, so when you're sanding and polishing, lubricant, yeah, I suppose. Got a microfiber towel and a few sandpaper pads. So they're all numbered, I'm assuming, in the different grades, as you're supposed to use grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, etc. So let's give it all a go and see how it turns out. This is what I'm dealing with. And hopefully it'll look a lot better soon. One thing they don't tell you to do is mask off the area around. So what you want to be careful of is that, well, you're going to be using sandpaper and whatnot, so especially on a black car, or really any car for that matter, you don't want to over rub onto any of your painted surfaces. So just use any sort of masking tape. Masking tape generally won't do anything to the paint, it won't scratch it or anything like that, so just protect the areas that you might accidentally rub off a little bit. You don't want to have little nicks and little scratches all on your bumper and all on your guard and everything, so just tape it off. Obviously up here nothing, the bonnet comes over that anyway, so pop your bonnet on this side as well, and we should be ready to rock and roll. Alright, this is the finished product. So I've applied the sealant, wiped it off, given it a good, basically I didn't even use. Alright, so I've used the sealant now. That's about how much I used to do both headlights, both fog lights and my rear fog lights on this car. So I think there's a few applications left. Basically the lubricant that they give you basically smells like Windex, so I'd go as far as to say you could pretty much use Windex or water with a bit of soap in it. You can see my nicely scratched front bar there, but look, all in all, I'd recommend it. Wasn't very hard to do, took about half an hour. You need to wash the car between, obviously, because there's just crap that flies everywhere when you're polishing. But look, they are a lot cleaner, and hopefully now they will be sealed from the UV rays and won't do it again too soon. But if it does, there's plenty of this stuff left.